Hello everyone, it's Jayla. If you're thinking about telling me how big my hair looks, I know, save me the trouble. Today is Friday, it is the end of a long week, and all I want to do is just read and watch The Haunting of Bly Manor because that came out today, and it's been one of my most anticipated Netflix releases for like a very long time since Hill House came out, so that's my plans for the weekend. I'm going to read. I'm currently reading Ninth House and Plain Bad Heroines, which is a new release coming out in October, but I have a special little arc of it. Oh my god, I'm falling. Oh my god. Hi. But I have an arc, and I want to get that out of the way before it comes out, and it's really interesting. I'll tell you more about it when it's in front of me, but I have two very big books that I want to try and get through this weekend, and I probably won't, but it's worth a shot. So yeah, it's just kind of like a spooky reading vlog. I'm in a very spooky mood because it's October and all the spooky things are coming out. Say hi, Riley. Is that all? All right. All right. That's all she has to say. I'm also currently dog sitting for my neighbors. So that is what all that hullabaloo is about. We've got Don Carlos here. We've got Riley here. Hello, Riley. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. It's so wet and gross. And then there's another dog inside, but she's a little old, so she doesn't really like playing with the commoners. But those are my plans for the weekend. Hanging out with this boy. Hanging out with that girl. And being spooked, I hope. So I've got my pizza, I've got my wine over there, and we're gonna turn the lights off and get this bad boy started. There's nothing like being in a house you are unfamiliar with, watching a scary movie, wow, look at that glare, and just totally feeling like you might die. Hello, Lola. Oh, by the way, this is Lola. You can't see her, but she wasn't in the last shot. Okay, I apologize if any interruptions happen or if any dogs come up in the screen and just are loud because I can't control them and they like to look out the window. I just filmed this entire clip, an 8-minute clip, not realizing that my phone was facing the wrong way, and so now we're doing this again and we're going to explain yet again what I'm planning to read this weekend. So, it is now Saturday, and I am realizing more and more that I am not going to finish either of these books. I may not even get halfway through either of these books, but I plan to read Plain Bad Heroines by Emily M. Danforth, which is the same author who wrote The Miseducation of Cameron Post, by the way. Yes. How can I help you? How can I? Hello. What are you doing? What is your plan? Okay. So sweet. So basically what I was saying, what was I saying? This is her first adult novel, and it's really interesting. It's like a gothic, It's like a gothic horror with humor, and takes place in like 2 different time periods, and so I'm just very interested to see what is going on with that. Okay. I actually got this really cool fake newspaper printout with the ARC, and it kind of just explains the backstory behind what this book is about, and it doesn't follow actually, but it's about this group of girls who reads Mary McLean's like autobiography or her memoir or something like that, and kind of started a book club around her called the Plain Bad Heroines Book Club. And Mary McLean, in case you didn't know, like I didn't know, is actually a woman who lived in, I believe, like the 1800s, 1900s, 1902. This newspaper article was written Wednesday, September 24th, 1902. I have no idea if this is a real article, but it's called The Kind Devil Comes to New England for His Lessons, and it is about this woman, Mary McLean, and how her book is kind of negatively influencing the youth according to society, and how so many young women are starting to read it and they're just losing their mind, not like in a bad way, but they're just becoming, you know, less complacent, less docile, I guess. And so people don't like that, obviously. Yeah, and it's just talking about how, excuse me, don't move. And so the article is basically about how Mary McLean is sweeping the nation and really shaking things up. So yeah, apparently she is a lesbian icon, and this story is also it's like a queer gothic horror, so I'm excited to read it. I don't know how far I'll get into it this weekend. It's about 600. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello? It's about, no, don't you, no. I know what you're gonna try and do. This is a hot mess. It is about 620 pages, and I am only apparently 8 pages into it, which I thought I had gotten a little further than that, but apparently not. But yeah, I feel like it would just fly by once I really get into it, so that's what I'm trying to read. As well as Ninth House, which, if you don't know, Ninth House is about this girl named Alex Stern who survived this tragic accident, and in the hospital she is approached by some guy who gives her an opportunity to oversee the secret societies of Yale, so she ends up going to Yale. And I don't really know much more about it, but there have been ghosts and stuff so far, so it's definitely got that spooky vibe. I also wanted to talk about the Haunting of Bly Manor. That was another one of the things I wanted to go over, which I watched 4 episodes of it last night, and honestly I am finding it kind of boring. It's just not, it's a very much exposition and not enough spooky for me. I'm personally not really enjoying it so much, but I know my friend who I've been watching it with is starting to like it more. Hopefully it picks up and everything starts to tie together soon, but it's basically just been reliving everyone's secrets in their past, and I just don't care about all that. Hopefully I'll be finishing the series tonight if all goes well, because there's only 5 episodes left. But I will keep posted on my thoughts and feelings about it. So far, it's like a solid 4 out of 10 for me. Not as good as The Haunting of Hill House. I really enjoyed that show because of how it was very family-centered. And yes, even though a lot of it took place half in the past, half in the present, it was still all centered around this family. And whereas the Bly Manor show is basically just a bunch of strangers who come together because of the main character's au pair job. And the children, I really like. I think there's clearly something going on at the center with them, and I think that's the thing that's really getting me through it. But I don't care about finding out about X, Y, and Z, about the housekeeper and about the au pair and all that. So I'm gonna go read. Hopefully I'll have enough time to do that if these pesky little dogs don't stop attacking me.